Hey, welcome back in today's economy. A lot of young college graduates are having trouble finding jobs that are in their degrees. Therefore, they're not making enough money to pay off those student loans and live on their own. Here today to take a look at some of those options for those people starting their careers is Pam Mashburn with Potential Magazine. And now I got to say, I got one out of my house that is currently in that position.
Yes.
And it's tough. You know, you major in something, you think you're going to get a job right out of college. It doesn't happen that way now, so you need options.
That's right, you need some options. And one of the things that we do at Potential is look at ways to help our kids be successful. So looking at how do we keep them from getting so much college debt? How do we prepare them for college to get out in 4 years and not 6 years? But one option that a lot of people overlook is the military.
Really? Okay.
And I like looking at the military, and number one, I think it's a very honorable profession.
Sure, absolutely.
And it's not for everybody. But one of the things is when you look at the military, they're very flexible. They really offer you some options to go into the military ahead of time. And if you've already been accepted to a college, they've arranged with the college to defer your enrollment so that you can make some money and use your GI Bill to pay for it. Or you can do an ROTC scholarship.
So you're looking at stuff they're talking about as an entering freshman, something to think about before you get to college.
Right,
yes,
right. Now's the time to start thinking about it. Now, there is the opportunity after college to go to officer training school, but I don't know that it would pay for college. But what it does is it does give you a degree and a job in what you studied.
Well, not only that, those are very profitable careers in the military as well, obviously, if you're going to be an officer. But now for people, they may be thinking, well, you know, I don't want the threat of maybe going to war. You know, that is in the back of people's minds. Of course it is. But you mentioned the military. They have so many jobs and careers you can go into other than just being a combat soldier.
That's right. I had one of my sons, actually, he's in 9th grade now, and he actually did a job shadow with the Army at one of the recruiters for the colleges. They actually at AUM in Troy this past year, they had 7 leadership scholarships, ROTC scholarships. They only awarded 2 of them because they didn't have enough qualified applicants apply. And what they're looking for is leaders. They're looking for leadership. They're looking for Eagle Scouts. They're looking for kids that can go in and be officers, lead, you know, lead a group of men and women, and that have some skills. And so it's a little competitive for those types of scholarships, but they also have summer jobs, because they get training during the summer, and when they're out of school, they get to choose between, you know, usually 3 options. Like, this is the path I want to take, and they get immediate on-the-job training, and that's, gosh, you can't hardly pay for that nowadays.
No, you really can't. But again, as you mentioned, you're earning money, and you're also earning money toward your school, and the things that they give you, it's really tough to turn down, because not only do you get some of your schooling paid for, you also get a stipend, right?
That's right, you do.
Then you mentioned the job training. Now, how does this set you up though after college is done? Like, what is your loyalty then to the service? And
I think that's flexible. I can't answer all those questions, but one of the things, it's usually 4 to 5 years. But and you can go into the National Guard, you can go into the reserves, you can go into any of the branches of the military. So there's a lot of options. They also have a new program now that if you're interested in going into nursing, if you have a 26 on the ACT, it's you would actually go in immediately. They would train you as an LN, and then they pay for your schooling as you go. So not only are you getting your schooling paid for, you're automatically becoming in the nursing field. I would think that would be very desirable.
Well, indeed, and with the rising cost of college, if you're looking at options, this might be an option to go through. Pam, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Some good stuff today.